Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last video of the day. I have been working nonstop today to get all this stuff out, but it has been a crazy day, but love to give you all this news. So without further ado, I will get this done as quick as possible so you guys can go eat with your families or what have you. Some of them are 3 hours ahead of me, so what have you. So, what we have this. Read the unsealed indictment against Trump as he faces a 34 felony counts. The indictment filed against Donald Trump was finally unsealed on Tuesday, charging the ex-president with a stunning 34 counts tied to falsifying business records. What we heard was 36, but I digress. Claiming he orchestrated a scheme to influence the 2016 presidential election and continued to break the law after taking office. My apologies. Trump 76 pleaded not guilty in court to the charges brought by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg and Manhattan Supreme Court, marking the first time a current or former U.S. president has been indicted and arraigned for a crime. If convicted, Trump is likely to face far less than the 36-year maximum sentence. Falsifying business records is a misdemeanor in New York, but can be upgraded to a felony if the action is done to hide their other crimes. A Manhattan jury hearing evidence and witness testimony in the DA's hush money probe voted to indict Trump last Thursday, though the court document was sealed until the 2024 White House hopefuls arraignment Tuesday. In a statement following the arraignment, Bragg said Trump repeatedly and fraudulently falsified New York business records and concealed crimes that hid damaging information from the voting public during the 2016 presidential election. So, yeah, this is what's all going on here. The trail of money and lies exposes a pattern that the people allege violates one of New York's basic and fundamental business laws. As always has done time and time again, we today uphold our solemn responsibility to ensure that everyone stands equal before the law, he said. The indictment outlines 3 main instances of Trump allegedly falsifying records and employing catch-and-kill schemes. Prosecutors say the illegal activity started in 2015 when the CEO of American Media agreed to act as the eyes and ears for Trump's presidential campaign and would alert Trump's former attorney and fixer Michael Cohen before they were published. AMI then paid a former Trump Tower doorman $30,000 to prevent him from going public with allegations that Trump had a love child, according to the court documents. After learning the story wasn't true, prosecutors said AMI wanted to release Doorman from his contract, but were told by Michael Cohen to wait for the election to end, the filings allege. In another instance, AMI allegedly paid a woman, likely former Playboy Michael Karen McDougal, $150,000 in exchange for her agreement to not speak about the alleged sexual relationship, among other things the court docs claim. AMI falsely characterized the charges, prosecutors said, and only agreed to the deal after a conversation with Trump and Cohen and with the understanding that the two would reimburse the company. Prosecutors also claim the way Trump reimbursed Cohen for $130,000 payment made to porn star Stormy Jones for the oil shale company was illegal. The legal payments continued while Trump was president, including the project discussions of how Trump would reimburse Cohen, the docs allege. Trump paid Cohen back for the legal payment through a series of monthly checks, first from the Donald Trump J. Trump Recovery Trust, and then the defendant's bank account, prosecutors outlined in the statement of facts filed with the court. Each check was processed by the Trump Organization, and each check was discussed as a payment for legal services rendered in a given month of 2017 pursuant to a retainer agreement. Alright, so yeah. So these are all the accounts that have been released here, alright? Some of them are not actually even showing up, funnily enough. So yeah. We have this. Document sealed. The Trump faces 34 felony counts, carrying 160-year back sentence. So we have people here, besides this lunatic. This guy's always like this. People don't get 36 years for murder. He will serve none of that. I think that there needs to be a change of venue. There's no way he gets a fair trial in New York. I got arrested at 20 years old with a bag of full pills. They gave me a felony for every pill in the bag. They were trying to maximize my sentence to scare me into cinching or taking a plea deal. I waited long enough, and eventually I was only given one felony possession charge. This is just a PR stunt. He won't even get one felony. He says, this person says, none of it's not a felony. None of this is. He says, I know, worst case scenario, they might find some sort of way to get him on one class E felony. So yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what some people are saying. So we have this from Dave Smith. The reaction that Trump receives from people has always been fascinating. The people who hate him seem to always be convinced that he is about to be destroyed. Literally since his campaign in 2016, every week the walls are closing in. It's amazing they can still believe it without an ounce of evidence, 1 ounce of doubt. I am constantly amazed at how squeaky clean Trump is that with all the hunting they can't find dirt on him. I would never have guessed the billionaire playboy would have nothing in his closet. Most people have religion in one form or another. At least they're getting excited about the walls. It's part of their religion. This is true. CNN is Lucy and all their loyal viewers are Charlie Brown. Matt Walsh says normalizing criminal content is quite literally his mission and the mission of every other Joe Soros goblin. Greg Price says we cannot and will not normalize serious criminal conduct. So, and then we have more here. This is actually a huge thing because we all know ABC News is a far left media site. They are news organization and what have you, and this is what they say. Breaking: Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg delivers remarks after former President Trump pleads not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records. We cannot and will not normalize serious criminal conduct. This is from David Wohl. This is a disgraceful circus clown spends 98% of his time normalizing serious criminal conduct. What the hell is he talking about? Serious criminal conduct is happening right now in New York City, which Bluto will convert to misdemeanors. Yeah, he does it every day. As Trump is indicted on 34 counts of Manhattan Alvin Bragg, read the full indictment here. Trump's situation right now. And aren't there bigger and more serious issues in New York? It's time for all the statements to come out. He downgraded half of all felonies to ministers while in office. We cannot and will not normalize we cannot and will not normalize what I normalize on a daily basis at my office. Clown. New York needs Mayor Goldenly back, and yet he's let child molesters out for 30 days. Nothing but corrupt and election interference. That ain't looking good for you guys. You are red pilling a lot of America. You guys are doing the exact opposite of what you want to do. The exact opposite. And it's hilarious to see it. You Democrats may have just shot you guys self in the face 2 times more. I love to see it though. I love to see it. It's amazing to me. We have this. DA Alvin Bragg cuts deals that freed NYC criminal who then punched woman in random attack. So, yeah, it's hilarious. This guy is an idiot. Breaking. CNN calls indictment underwhelming. You know you've lost when you lose CNN. Even CNN is calling out on this BS. All right, let's take a look at this clip and see what they're talking about.
Your reaction now that you've had a chance to go through it, is it what you thought it was going to be, and are you unimpressed?
It is what I thought it was going to be in terms of focusing on the payments that were made, the falsification of the records, and really tied to the payment that was made to Stormy Daniels. In terms of a case that's being brought against a former president, it's a little underwhelming. There's not more to it. There's not more violations, tax violations. There's not an incredible new set of facts that we didn't know about publicly. It's really the facts of this case as they have existed for basically almost 7 years.
And
yeah, even CNN is not even impressed by this, and this is kind of shows more of like you're just again, as I said, you're just red pilling more of America, and that's all you guys been doing. And I love it, honestly. Proof of political prosecution emerges. DA Bragg's chief of staff wanted Trump banned from office according to tweets. He deleted his account, but we have the receipts. That's what Cola Riggs said. And then we have all 34 charges into the Trump indictment are falsifying records to conceal another crime. To conceal another crime is how Alvin Bragg was able to elevate to a felony. But nowhere in the document does it say what that second crime was. What exactly could be the second crime they tried to conceal by Cohen paying hush money with his own funds to a porn star who now owes Trump thousands of dollars because of losing lawsuits against him. If it's a campaign finance, remember that the FEC refused to go after Trump for it. Yeah. And then we have this, of course, with Alvin Bragg. So, again, this is all stuff that is just a political insanity, and the majority of people, Americans, are not falling for it. You have ABC News where people are not even falling for it at all. And the only ones that were doing it, I honestly think the ones that are replying, where Trump is like, Trump, you're on a rock in a hard place, are bots or idiots. Or insane, rather, because they're not the ones, because they're a very slow minority. I think the majority of Americans, as we've seen, even with some ABC News, to where it's being incredibly, people are completely disagreeing with it. They're disagreeing with it entirely. And even with some other people that are commenting some of this stuff, are also saying it's completely bogus. I think that is going to backfire massively on them in a very bad way, and this will probably secure Trump's presidency in 2024. Because now people are seeing on how corrupt and evil the Democratic Party are, and there's nothing else that can stop it from happening. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.